Welcome to this episode of Dexian Talks, an initiative by Dexian India. I'm Aarti Manosekar, your host for today. Today, we are joined by Mr. Satyam Priy, Associate Manager, Market Intelligence at Dexian, a seasoned management consultant specialized in corporate strategy, digital transformation, GCC setup, and market intelligence. With over 8 years of experience in strategic research and consulting projects like BFSI, retail and technology, Satyam currently heads the market intelligence team at Dexian that help global enterprises transform, scale and expand their operations in India. It's my absolute pleasure to welcome Mr. Satyam Priy to Dexian Talks. Hello Satyam.
Hi Aarti, thanks for having me. I've been following Dexian Talks and I've seen leaders talking about it and I'm really excited to be here. Thanks for having me again.
Thank you, Satyam. So, Satyam, in this conversation, we would like to explore your journey, the evolving role of intelligence, and what the future holds for GCCs in this data-driven world.
Sure, Aarti, the topics are exciting and I'm looking forward to it.
Sure, thank you. So, to begin with, Satyam, we would like to know your journey here at Dexian. How it all started and what keeps you motivated here every day?
So, my journey started from last year. So, it's been almost around about 2 years. And the journey has been exciting. So when I joined Dexian, I kind of switched from another industry and joined here. Over here, I got to work with different set of colleagues that comes from different backgrounds.
Right.
And also we have, so our leadership is very supporting over here. And we are doing a lot of exciting stuff on staffing, technology and GCC. And that's what keeps me motivated actually. Yeah.
That's nice to hear, Satyam. We can see how your passion is aligned well in your journey. Yeah. So you have transitioned from consulting and market research to now leading a high impact market intelligence team here at Dexian, right? So how has the shift shaped your understanding of how intelligence drives business strategy?
So when I was in consulting, we would generally advise or recommend clients on how to go about their overall strategy. It could be anything, go to market probably, or any organization structure related changes or any corporate strategy. They wanted us. So on that side, it was more like a project, and it was more about giving clients high level recommendations of what they can implement in their ongoing roadmap and probably transform it also if it's required. However, when I was working out there, I was sure about what we were giving as an end outcome of the consulting that we would do, but I was not very sure how it gets implemented, absorbed, on the client side.
Right.
So I took a turn and I joined Dexian. I wanted to have that experience, that how different strategies, intelligence, data, how it gets absorbed, integrated in the process, and how it gets executed on the ground.
Right.
And that's what I wanted to experience, and I think I have got a fair bit of understanding, and it was also quite what I anticipated when I was joining. So yeah, overall, whatever we provide here as a part of our market intel, I am able to visualize that how it gets from one stakeholder to the end stakeholder, and how it then gets transferred to the client and how it helps. So I'm able to visualize the end-to-end journey. That's all.
Right. Yep. So I can understand that must have been a great learning curve for you, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, learning curve, and as well as also you get to understand the real world problems.
Yeah.
So not everything what somebody would give as a part of recommendation is not gets implemented as it is. So there's a lot of changes that happens while execution. Yeah, those kind of ground realities, that's what I'm getting to know here. Yeah,
that's a great perspective. Yeah. In today's rapidly evolving digital landscape, Satyam, so what does market intelligence truly mean for a global technology and staffing leader like Dexian?
So as you mentioned that the landscape is evolving very quickly.
Yeah.
The landscape is not as same as how it was 5 years back. We are in a very fast evolving world where things are changing very dynamically.
Right.
The competition is evolving very fast.
Yeah.
The demand of the users or the clients, it's also evolving fast, and they want things to get personalized. The services, the products, or whatever end offerings that you have that you are going to provide, it has to be customized and personalized to what clients' preferences are. And for a leader like Dexian, where we are operating at a very large scale,
Right.
we can't go just by conviction or based on intuition.
Right.
So data becomes very important and plays a key role.
That's right.
It helps us guide in how we want to reach out to our clients. What are the changes that we need to do in our approach, the offerings that we have, and in general, it gives us the velocity. As in, if something changes, let's say a week back, we need to make sure that if that change is in our favor or it's beyond or it's the opposite of it. So
Right.
we need to act accordingly. So I think for someone like us or any company that is at the scale what we are operating at needs to have data. And there's an old saying that someone without data is nothing but someone with an opinion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think that gives a clear picture of how market intelligence adds value at a scale for a company, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So you and your team play a vital role in this sales cycle, right? From lead generation all the way to the closure. So could you walk us through how an L1 and L2 report evolves to support these different stages?
So at Dexian, we have positioned our market intelligence team across the sales cycle, across the lead journey, starting from when you generate the lead to talk to the client and close the deal. So we are across the process. So as you said, in the L1 process, nothing but in the L1 calls, it's more of a exploratory call with the clients where we try to understand their requirements, and for that we are well prepared in advance. And we, to our salesperson, we provide strategic intelligence which will help them understand not just the company, about the company, but also about the person that they are talking to.
Right.
So the intelligence that we provide is more at a high level. However, it's customized to that particular discussion, and the idea is to make the sales team feel confident, project Dexian in the way that we are
Right.
the leaders in the staffing and the technology space. And in the L2 call, it's primarily the discussion usually gets mature to the level where client has the confidence, but however they want to test us if our offerings are customized to
Right.
what the requirements are or not.
Right.
For that also, we do more extensive research. We try to learn more about the client, the overall industry, the ecosystem where they're dealing, what changes are happening, and what trends
Right.
that they should be following. And based on that, at the intersection, we provide, we have a number of offerings, right? So we try to tailor our offerings according to the client's requirements. So that's what's happened in the L2 stage, which is a more mature stage than the L1. Yeah.
Right. I think in a nutshell, structured insights drive smarter decisions. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So speaking of insights, Satyam, so what do you think are the most underrated or misunderstood aspects of market intelligence when it comes to driving GTA outcomes?
A perception would be out there that we probably provide some intelligence or data points, packaged in a report, but that's not that it. I like to think it in a different way. It also depends on the person who is reading our reports.
Right.
So what we expect and what we give has to also align. So what we give from our end is understanding of the data. We interpret in our way.
Right.
We also try to understand
Right.
what our company is
Right.
and what our client wants,
Right.
and accordingly we target certain parameters which will help the person who is going to read our reports
Right.
to take actionable decisions.
Right.
However, what is expected also out of that person, the salesperson or whoever is reading, maybe the leaders also, to use their experience and the situational awareness when they're talking to the client, that how they can take any certain aspect of the data or intelligence and use that in the conversation
Right.
to make it more impactful.
Right.
So not think it as just another data that you get out of the market, but it's a very curated data, and it's hard to get. Yeah.
That's right. That's a great point, Satyam. So moving on, in your view, What differentiates companies that use data-driven intelligence effectively from those that still rely on conventional playbooks?
Great question. I think, yeah, the data at the point that we are right now is very easily accessible. We all use AI tools.
Yes.
For, I mean, naturally, everyone uses AI tools in their processes, in whatever daily activities that they do.
Yeah.
But even all the companies, even it's a mid-size, small size, they have access to certain intelligence tools.
Right.
But that's not it. At Dexian, what we do is we have a support from the leadership. They become our sponsor.
Right.
Sponsor in the sense they advocate for us. For our, for example, Kumar, who's our country head, he advocates for us, and also leadership in the US. They are also very keen about using data and use it in the decision making.
Right.
So we get the sponsorship first,
Right.
and we get the support. The second thing is the our process gets integrated into the most of the GTM things that we do, be it sales, marketing. So the integration is also very important. And the third thing is execution.
Right.
During the execution also, we kind of help the teams to, land deals or help them in pursuing the client in the right way. So the point that I'm trying to make is that many organizations might have certain ability of intelligence tools or access to data, but how you translate that into overall strategic execution, that becomes very important. So as I said, the sponsorship is very important. The culture should be there that we have to be data driven, and it comes from the leadership, which we do over here. Second thing is how you embed in the process. That is the most important. Third thing is execution, and at what velocity you do that execution, and that also becomes important. Whatever is relevant, let's say in the month of October, might not be relevant in November. So the execution speed matters. So we follow that, and that's why I think we have a certain edge over other organizations that might not leverage data that well. And we have a structured team over here. And,
yeah, I think from what I've understood, I think it all comes down to using market intelligence as a strategic advantage rather than mere operational tool.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, data and the intelligence that we are talking about is actually the foundation of a lot of decisions that we are going to take now or in the future, where, as I said, data is easily accessible. So now it's sitting at the foundation. We can't be just intuition based.
Right.
So yes.
Yeah, that's very true. So now shifting the focus a bit, let's talk about the talent landscape. So what are the most in-demand skills for GCC roles in 2025 and beyond?
So GCCs, again, we have 1800 GCCs over here in India, and all of them are at different maturity curve.
Right.
We see based on our interactions with the clients, we see at the larger GCCs who are, let's say, 10,000 plus employees in India, they go for more matured type of skills. Not more matured, but they are performing matured operations, and they are probably internalizing or working on a product or making customer facing applications. So there the demand for skills like Java, full stack, this becomes very prominent. And the mid-size level, they are again at the mid level of the maturity curve, I would say. So they're still integrating the process, maturing it with automation. In those areas, I think enterprise tools like SAP and any HRMS tool becomes very important, and for that you require certain engineers. So anything related to ERP, the skills related to ERP becomes very prominent. And overall, most of the GCCs are also functional GCCs, where they do functional things on the HR, finance, and these roles are also very important. So something in terms of volume, there are standard roles that are out there, like the functional roles that are also important. At the same time, because of the the GCCs are becoming more of innovation hub, so demand for skills, in demand skills like AI, GenAI, I forgot that. I think that's a buzzword right now, but it's actually translating, and we can see the GCCs experimenting with that. So the AI, Python, Java, full stack. I think Java, full stack, it has been there for past quite some years, and it continue to be the most in demand skills when you look at the volume.
Yeah. So interesting. You were talking about skills and tools, and we'll have to stay relevant to the latest trends. And you were talking about AI too. So my next question is based on that. So how do you see AI and automation impacting GCC operations and intelligence in the next 3 to 5 years?
There are two things you said. One is GCC, how it's going to impact GCC, and one is the intelligence function. So for GCCs, we ourselves say that, and the market, if you look at the report, they say that we are maturing towards, the GCCs are maturing towards becoming an innovation hub. For a GCC to become an innovation hub, AI has exactly come at the right time. I think we have got that cost advantage. The GCCs have got the cost advantage. The talent is kind of more cost effective than what it's onshore. But beyond that, the automation that we're talking about, that gets integrated in the processes through AI, and it will help GCCs scale beyond what they are currently doing. So more things can be done. Things can be done faster. There will be more value creation that will happen for the parent from here. All I see is we can save more time and do more work, and that's how GCCs also becoming prominent for the parent company. Whereas on the second hand, where you other hand, when you talked about the how it's impacting the intelligence function, I see that the data typically that we would take hours to find out, now it's easily accessible on the fingertips. But that's not it. I think we operate, and we would like to operate at a different level. There's a layer of data, right? When you club all the data together, it becomes insights. And when you club insights together, it becomes trends. You start seeing trends. That's when you look at different insights, you look at different reports and everything, then you start observing the trends that is visible and the trends that are not visible. And when you combine those trends, it becomes a POV, point of view. It becomes your opinion. Okay, I always see this trend happening every quarter, every month, and I know what will happen in the next 5-6 months. So the AI tools are giving you access to data, which is the first layer. But over there, the logical layer, the reasoning layer, that requires to get added. And I see the AI tools currently, impacting the first layer. However, I see very much potential in also these AI models becoming very advanced in terms of reasoning and so again, we can provide intelligence very quickly to our stakeholders and to the client as well. But at the same time, I see the process, these AI tools need to get integrated more into the process in order to get best outcome. But in next 2-3 years, we'll see a lot of tools becoming very advanced, which will give you very actionable data points. However, it depends on how we adopt it, and that's where my question mark is, that how quickly we adopt it. So even in the hindsight, when I see, there was more talks about the big data. From the past decade, we kept on talking about big data, but we never utilized the way it was anticipated to get utilized. We have not made the most of it. So I'm right now also not very sure how the AI tools will get integrated in the process and how well we can use that. In my opinion, we have already matured in terms of the output that any AI tool can give, regardless of what GPT-6 or GPT-7, whatever the models that would come. I believe that the current versions that we have of the AI models right now is good enough to do a lot of good things to the humanity as well as the companies and enterprises. Beyond that, you don't require, I think, that much of reasoning, logical. I mean, with the AI tools, what has happened is like the data, there's an outburst of data. There's too many data that you're getting. In order to clear that clutter and get the right insight, that is also becoming a challenging. If you talk to, let's say, ChatGPT, and if you ask the same question again and again, it will always come out with different answers. And for some reason, all those 100 answers will be very convincing for you. So that's what the layer of the logic where you have gone through that grind. I'm not sure how the AI tools will replicate it, but I'm sure there are people who are working towards that. And internally also, what we have done at Dexian is we have started mapping the use cases that that we can leverage from AI tools that can save our time, our team's time,
Right.
and we'll focus more on the work that is more strategic, and that has a human touch,
Right.
and we just want to work together. So
Right.
the future is all about AI assisted
Right.
market research.
Yeah. That's a very interesting perspective, Satyam, and also you have a very compelling vision as well. So, clearly, collaboration plays a vital role in enabling that, right? So, your team partners closely with sales, marketing, and leadership functions. So, how do you see this cross functional integration redefining how intelligence supports go to market strategy?
I mentioned earlier also, we are very well structured and positioned in the overall GTM process. Unlike other companies, we this team doesn't work in silos.
Right.
It's across the sales cycle. It's also supporting the marketing. It also works very closely with the leadership. So I believe we are at the center point of all these three pyramids. And in order for a GTM roadmap to be successful, this structure has to happen, and I think we are doing it very well over here. And the cross collaboration helps us also get the inputs and the feedbacks from the client, from the ground.
Yeah.
That whatever we are providing to our stakeholders, is it actually true or not?
Right.
And sometimes we get much more better feedback from the sales side, from the marketing side. This is not exactly the way we thought, because again we are using a reasoning logic based, and it's our own interpretation of different data points, and it won't be true all the time. So on the sales side, we are able to help personalize our offerings and tailor it to what the customer would want. On the marketing side, we are refining our messaging that we are sending out to the outer world and the client based on the latest trends and what client is anticipating at this point of time. When I say at this point, probably this is about a week, not even what they wanted 1 month back.
Right.
So yeah, real-time data helps, and that's where we are aiming at. And the overall cross collaborations keeps us in a good shape, and we together jointly create value for the overall GTM success.
Right. That's really great to know, Satyam. So, as we wrap up, looking back on your journey, what's one guiding principle or belief that has stayed with you in every transition of your career?
So I chose this journey, this field, well before when I started working. When I was in college, and I was very particular about going to this industry, and because of that I also declined a couple of placement offers from the college.
Right. Okay.
And I started from the internship, and I wanted to get ground level understanding of how it happens. So I was very intrigued with the advisory ecosystem overall. So for me, seeking knowledge is something that I also do for a living, and that has become a part and parcel. And my idea is to always be in the top 1%, regardless of where I am.
Right.
Because I'm not sure the Satyam from somewhere else in the sitting somewhere in this other company, what he might be doing.
Right.
So my competition, my motivation is to keep working hard and keep striving for that excellence that only 1% can achieve, 1% of the overall population can achieve. And for that you need to go deeper into that, and there's a fun to it. And I think it's a personal thing. I always seek information, right? You will see me 24/7 on my phone reading out news, everything, and I try to connect dots. And again, that as I said, you always strive for excellence and everything falls into place, and that has been my guiding principle no matter where I am. Yeah.
Right. So we want to know, after handling corporate strategy all day, how do you handle your own personal strategy for relaxation?
It's a fun question. It's coming in the end, and I'm kind of relaxed right now. The thing is, when you do a lot of these stuffs, you in the back of your mind you start creating frameworks, and that actually helps in your personal life also. For me, relaxation is that you should be not worrying about any small problems, any problems that is lingering in your subconscious mind. So I have in a way also kind of used these understanding frameworks to also apply it in my personal life. And that way I would say I've sorted some of the issues that would unnecessarily happen if I were not from this field.
Okay.
And the time that I save because of it, that gives me relaxation time, and that's where I can freely do my thing that I want to do, spend time with my family members,
Okay.
talk to them, and that's how I relax.
That's very interesting to know and a great note to end this on. Before we close, you have worked closely with your manager, Mr. Rohit Tiwari, right? So could you share what it's like working with him, maybe a moment or a learning that's really stayed with you?
Rohit has been a constant support. In fact, he was the first person from Dexian who reached out to me.
Okay.
And throughout the journey, he's been very supportive, and he wants the best out of the team from me, and in that he's able to help wherever he can. And he's a people-oriented person, and he understands the pulse of people, and that helps in the people management and also overall process management thing. So I'm learning a lot from him.
So you spoke very fondly of Rohit and you said you're learning a lot from him. So Rohit has sent a short message for you through the show. So shall we go see it?
Oh, great. I was not expecting that.
Okay. Here is the message from Rohit to you, Satyam. Shall we see it?
Sure.
I'll read this for you. I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere appreciation for the outstanding support Satyam has provided to me and to Dexian since joining us. His ability to lead complex MI projects, meet tight deadlines, and turn intricate data into clear, actionable insights has significantly strengthened our market positioning and supported the organization. His detailed analysis, timely reports, and strategic insights have been instrumental in guiding key business decisions. Beyond his technical excellence, his approachable nature, accountability, and commitment to getting things done truly set him apart. Thank you, Satyam, for your hard work, dedication, and leadership, and to the entire MI team for consistently delivering excellence and impact across the organization. Rohit Tiwari.
Thank you, Rohit. This is Friday and you made my day. And the feeling is mutual, and likewise. Thank you for everything. Thanks for your support.
Thank you so much, Satyam. So thank you so much, Satyam. It was an insightful conversation. I'm a novice in market intelligence and you simplified it in a way I could understand it easily. So I learned a lot from you and thank you very much. It was great talking to you.
Thank you, Aarti. This was my first podcast.
Right?
I hope I've not bored you.
Not at all.
And also, thank you, Rohit, for the wonderful message.
Thank you very much, Satyam.
Thank you.
Yeah. At Dexian, we are in the business for good and this was a great conversation. I'll see you in the next episode of Dexian Talks with another interesting guest. Thank you.
We are Dexian, in the business for good.